Hey guys, and welcome to Farm Simulator 2017 on Sandy Bay. So, what are we doing today? Well, as you guys can see, it is early winter. And -3, the ground is frozen. We ain't doing a lot. We've got crop growing in the fields. We have purchased field 36. Now, all things being equal, it's going to be a weird one, because this video, you may not see the day it was supposed to be. I'm recording this currently, well, I guess 2 minutes past midnight, so it's Thursday. In theory, from what Oxygen David was telling me in yesterday's live stream, being Wednesday, I will get Thornton today. Good, that's still growing, that's what I wanted to check. If that's the case, then you won't see this until... What in earth is that? Huh, I see what they've done. Wow. You won't see that until... Or this until, when it's Friday, maybe. So, yeah. So mainly we're looking after the animals, doing a bit of forestry maybe, some stuff like that. The sawmill needs us to get rid of the pallets. Well, we don't have the forklift down there anymore. That being said, is it this one? No? Okay. It must be... Where is it? Oh, it's all the way up here. Okay. That's answered that question. I thought that was up at the main yard. We need to pick up the forks. We may end up needing the forklift. I wonder if I can use the forklift to load those pallet forks up onto the trailer. That is my question. So we've got all the lights on, of course. With it being winter too, we'll be doing maintenance on the vehicles. Turn that down a bit more in my headset, because that's a little loud. I may have to boost my volume on this today as well, because I am talking fairly quietly as it is so late at night. I do want to say, whenever you see this, thank you for the stream on Wednesday. Any of you newcomers, welcome, and any of the usuals that turned up, thank you. It was a good stream, there was a lot of people in there. It's nice having a busy and decent chat. Of course, I have been saying at the beginning of most of the videos recently, I do have Discord now, so the link to that is at the top of every video description in the social media section. We will be... Look forward to you guys jumping on, I guess. I don't know where I was going with that. But I have been pretty active on there. I don't know if a lot of people use it for voice comms or whether it's just a text-based. I don't know, it's kind of like a forum. That's the way I see it. So let's see. Fingers crossed. It may work, it may not. I've got a funny feeling it's not going to work. Although the forks in this can move. Let's see if we can load up the forklift forks on the trailer. Now, depending on what the collisions are like, I guess the whole thing has collisions. Oh, wow, that could have gone any better. Just nice and steady. Now we need to just angle that forward enough. So those front forks, not the ones that are on the forklift, but those attached to it, well not attached to it, but get kind of stuck on the collision there. Yes. Wow. How often does a plan come together like this? That's why I like this forklift, guys. You can do a lot with it. Simulate said to me recently, had someone in his comment section say that this isn't a forklift, you don't see them like this. The Clark is an actual real brand. If you Google the C80, it's a big forklift. It's about a 10 ton forklift, I think it's about an 8 ton. So yeah, you see these ones around. This one, it's a different style, but it's definitely, it's up there. Of course, it's more for the heaviest stuff. The standard forklifts most people are used to seeing, I think, are only about 5 ton forklifts, if that, in reality of things. Only really meant to lift small pallets. So this bad boy, nah, it's a heavyweight. And I'm very glad that we have it on the farm now and it's working. I had a lot of issues with courseplay. So we'll load up this. Actually, no, let's use this. Lift that up. Now, as most of you know, I have taken out manual attach. For me, looking this way, I get terrible FPS. The FPS now still is a little funky, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was before. I'll just load this, jump out and open the door. So unfortunately I wish I could still use it, but due to the FPS loss, there is not a hope in heck that I'll ever use it. It's definitely a shame. Get out of the Steyr. The Steyr, I've found a new version of that 2v2, so I'll have to swap this one to it as well at some point. Really, I don't see too much difference with it. Oh, when did that gate open? Probably when I was opening the door, I bet. So what we'll do is, this is the knock-in edition of the JCB that Mr. Linz did. So we will put them on because it's coming into winter, and why not? That's the correct horsepower. I was going to say, word with me for a second. There are a few versions of this kicking around with knock-in tyres and IC control. Mr. Linz actually went to the detail of putting the proper hubs and the proper rims on, where most of the others that I've seen do not. Unfortunately, he did spend quite a bit of time on this puppy, which I'm very glad he did, because it is nice. If me and him had the idea of doing the same thing and he pulled it off and I couldn't work it out, got frustrated and just gave up. Especially when he had this working. What's the point of working on something that someone else is doing literally exactly the same as you? In some cases, I think he probably did a better job than I would ever be able to. Oh, you'll be glad to know we have sold off pretty much all of our soybeans. We've got about 10,000 left, and that will be kept for... What's the quickest way? This way. That'll be kept for the pigs. Gotta be careful. I drive at a good lick of speed, but I've got to be careful. So yeah, that'll be getting kept for the pig mixer. And all that good stuff. Why have I still got crop being grown? Interesting. Surprised that stuff over there was okay. Unless it's withered away. So I am using the fuel mod. Better... Don't hit me, don't... Oh. The better fuel usage, I think it is called, something along those lines. Oh, that's just about on. And I like it. You can see the numbers red. And I've got it set to realistic fuel usage. You can set it to default, which I believe it just uses less. Realistic, well, needless to say. Now, you can see the trees look different. It's the latest version of Seasons. It is getting updated. Unfortunately had some conflictions with, I'd say, interests. With the mod, what was going on recently. And it would appear that the forest changes, or the trees change when it gets to winter. Do I like it? It doesn't look bad if we had snow. That's the thing, that stuff like that looks good if there's snow. If there's not snow, it doesn't look good. Which honestly, we'll probably put some snow in. But you never know, it may end up snowing overnight. You know what the weather forecast can be. Which honestly, as it is 9:25 in the morning, we're probably going to go end up feeding the cows after this. Do a bit of work at the sawmill if needed. I don't know if we need to. Feed up the animals. I know I need to do ASAP, so we'll be doing that next. And I went the long way. I do apologise. It's annoying when I keep on forgetting the direction to go. This is very irritating when I go this way, actually. Can I make it stay? We're so close to it, it's literally just there. If I can get it to the outside, we'll be spot on. And this is why we need stuff that actually attaches to vehicles, like we can strap that. That would have been beautiful if we could have strapped it. So I'll get over here, pick up the JCB, go up to the top of the road, grab the forks, and we'll do what we need to do at the yard. Yay. We've got the forks. Almost. I'm glad we made it as far as we did. Now, presuming this is why it stopped. Yep, 4,000. So each pallet holds 4,000. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the forklift up here anymore. And that would have been an autosave. Go on, behave. So now I don't have the forklift up here, I won't be able to reach as high. But we should be okay. These pretty much have no weight to them, unfortunately. You would have thought they would, with them being pallets, or boards of wood. There we go. And what I'll actually do is just keep the forks there, go ahead and put the bucket on. So that forklift there obviously isn't drivable, that's all scenery. But that's sort of the style of forklift I think people are renowned to seeing, which isn't a big forklift. I don't know what lifting capacity, maybe 5 ton, maybe lower than that, I don't know. So it won't be long before that fires back up, but before it does we'll collect the chips. Got 4,000 chips in here. So what we'll actually do is we'll fast forward time to about 30 times. It should start any minute now. There we go. I'm not sure how much that side holds think I've said this before too, but usually get about 4,000 per pallet. I've got 244 left over, which doesn't bother me. We'll tip this into that side and we're done here over here. Feed the animals next after this and the old Merlot, which I may end up swapping out. There's it got brought to my attention by Simulate, a supposedly very nice version of the Manitou, which has the rear hitch working the way I'm hoping it works, and it's the only reason that I'm not using it now is the hitches system on it. Basically they've put the wrong one on from Giants. They should have made it so it, in my mind, connects to both trailers for utilitarian purposes of a telehandler, especially when it doesn't pick up the bale trailer. I don't think we need any more logs back there. We'd have a few there if needs be in storage. The JCB will leave probably until another live stream, which may be a while before I'm streaming on this map again. So if that's the case, then come the weekend when I'm recording more videos, I guess. Right, that'll do there. Where's Merlin? There it is. If by magic both doors are open. Now we need to grab the tractor too, probably just get them JD and use that for the mixer wagon. The Steyr, I like it, it's just too loud, I need to tweak that one. JCB. Too many things beginning with J. John Deere. And I'm kind of tired. This video is probably only going to be short. I know a good 11 minutes worth of me faffing around putting forks onto a trailer. That's what I get for not recording earlier. Well, actually I did a live stream as well. 128%, really? But yeah, it will be when that's 128 litres. What we'll do is just go dump that in here. Right, this is probably a good spot for it, so leave that there, and it's, well, on for mixing. So we will need, I believe it is, some silage and some hay, and, well, straw as a binder, we don't need it. If memory serves, we do need to maintain, oh no, we don't need to maintain this. I want to say it's 2 hay. Or is it 1 hay, 1 straw, 2 silage? Yeah, I think it could be that actually. Oh no! Oh my. Wow. And this is why I use the... Oh, you... Yep. Keep it PG. Keep it PG. Screw it, I'm just going to put the auto load on. V. It's a downside of me keeping bales on. I'm surprised I've not done that sooner. Okay, what key is it to switch it off? I was gonna play silly. I don't get it. I don't want to faff around too much. Why is that not working? I'll figure this one out, guys. Alright, the easiest way of fixing that was just to disconnect it, reconnect it. Oh, it's one of those episodes. Probably one of those times where you go to yourself, yeah, I shouldn't have recorded today, but yep. It happens. It really does. Alright, now we'll head off and grab a couple of straw. Now, I'm not too worried about folding up the forks because of the... well, should be no one here. Now, because I've got a row down here, which isn't fully good. Well, I've actually got two that are on the ground, so I'll just take these. This is what I don't like. It does this crap. And you've got bales that get knocked off everywhere to deal with. Because you can't really see or get any feel for what's going on in front of your fork. That's why I do a lot of third person work when I'm doing a telehandler. Or bale work, shall I say. There. Yes. Good old folding hydraulic forks right there. There we go, it's a nice slide up onto the forks there. That worked quite nicely. Take it nice and steady back to the mixer. Now I may use, actually no, I'll use the round bales up. I need to get through them quicker than the silage. Actually, I could have got this wrong. I think it could have been two hay, two silage, one straw. No, I know you guys, especially Mark, is probably yelling at the computer screen right now. Maybe even Easton Farmer, because I know he's commented on this. Going, no, you're doing it. It's this and this. Yep, it goes in one ear and out the other, especially if I don't do it that often. And I don't. Not feeding the animals is weird. It just, they don't need feeding all the time. And it's not like I'm trying to fill them for 6 days. It just happens to happen like that. If I remember correctly, I do remember spiking 2 of these at a time. I'm hearing a different sound that I've never heard before. Seasons have put in a sound file, I think. When you're going over grass. I'll have to ask the guys out later. Why? Hopefully Dave's still around, or maybe even Sim's jumped on by now. Well, actually, will that get rid of that? No, of course it won't. I want to take a picture of this. How do we get rid of... Wagon, left control, 1. That. Don't know why I'm still recording this, but shouldn't be. But I am. And why can't I show you really see that? And that was fun though. That took a little bit of getting set up there. Bam. I think that should be spot on. Yep. Okay, so it's 112. I did remember. So 25, 50, 25. Power food is more. Well, the silage is more. Oh dear. It looks like I got the right idea anyway. So we'll shut that off and put some on the outside trough. I don't know if it's connected, I think it is. And then what we'll do is we'll call it a video after that. So I know this one may seem boring, and apologies if it is. Honestly, it's not that I had a lot to do. I think the upbeatness of the video is not there tonight because of me recording so late. But it's something that has to be done just in case. And that is our lot. So with that one, guys, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. Like I say, apologies if you found it boring. Did a bit of animal work, nothing crazy though. A little bit better than nothing. And we'll be back tomorrow for a live stream, hopefully on Thornton. Fingers crossed. Sounds like it could be promising. So until next time, catch you guys later. See ya.